Well, hello, beautifuls. This is Dr. Melanie Harris, your friendly and excited host of The Gifted Table. Thank you so much for taking your seat, pulling up your chair for another episode of The Gifted Table. And this is following right after the American Mother's Day holiday, which was just yesterday. And so since I post on Mondays, today I wanted to share the seat and share the table with Queen Mother Ella Stokes, my mom. So welcome to the Gifted Table.
Thank you for inviting me.
So glad you're here. Now, she has technically been on the 2 virtual Gifted Table platforms that I posted with our virtual table, so she's always a supporter. But today, I wanted to just kind of talk to you about women in leadership and for you to share your wisdom with our friends here on the Gifted Table. So, I know you as lady, mom, queen mother, and all those things. But as a woman, you are a retired entrepreneur.
Yes.
You owned your own business. So tell our Gifted Table family, those who are taking the seat, just a little bit about what you did as a woman leader in your previous career.
Well, in my previous career, I was an entrepreneur of Eloquent Hair Salon. I had staff that was very humble and caring. We did business in a way where we catered to our customers, because when you're in business, you have to have the best respect for your customers as well as for your workers. And that I accomplished, and it was through a lot of praying, because before I would hire anyone, I would always pray and ask God if this person is supposed to be in my establishment, and what is this person going to contribute to my establishment. Now, I was a multicultural shop. My nail lady was Vietnamese, and she was the sweetest person. She kind of entered into a place where she was a minority, but she would fit in just perfectly, you know. And as her clients merged in, which was of different ethnicity, they learned to appreciate a shop that was Black on. Her customers became our customers, and our customers became her customers. And in the establishment, you got to know how to handle your business as well as handling your clients. You must make sure everything is properly in order, and you have to make sure that things are done timely. You cannot come in and everything is kind of twisted or out of order. That has to be ordered. And I think I accomplished that out of the 30-some years that I owned an establishment of a hair salon.
And what did you look for? So you talked a lot about, bringing in and appreciating the multiculturalism that was brought into as customers. But when you're looking for those people to work in your shop, what were 1 or 2 main characteristics that you looked for them to fit in?
The main thing I looked for was maturity. They had to be mature, and they had to be, in my shop, God-fearing. That was one of the main things.
Fear the Lord.
Yeah, fear the Lord.
Fear the God.
That was
know
one.
The Father.
That was one thing I was looking for, and just blessed to have all of my workers to be on that one accord. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what made my business flow with ease. Mm-hmm. Even though we had little, tits and tats here, but we always would come together at the table. It wasn't the Gifted Table, but it
should have been.
It was the table of communication. And I think among that, I met some phenomenal people, not only my clients, but other people's clients. Mm-hmm. And till this day, some of my clients are still like my best friends. Mm-hmm. I had doctors, lawyers, federal workers, social workers, nurses, all types of people. And I think that's how my mindset was back then, that I wanted people that were stable so that your business can continue on until you decide that, oh, it's time to close the doors and move on to another phase in your life. And I have to say that, yeah, I enjoyed doing that. And if time would have permitted a little longer, I probably would be still doing that.
Yes, you would.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you would. I truly believe that. You know, it started with the kitchen curls.
Oh, yeah.
It started in the kitchen.
It started in my kitchen.
Before mom branched into her own business. But that's what entrepreneurs do. Would you agree? Would you agree that they start in a place that's warm, that's local, where they know they can just connect with the people they know? And then when enough time, people are saying, you know what, you're really good at this. This is your gift. You need to share this with more people. And then they kind of branch out and start taking those risks.
Oh, yeah.
At what point did you decide that it was time for you to not only branch out, but just take that leap and that leadership into starting your own business?
I think it was once I had worked in different establishments. People don't remember, but I worked for like 9.5 years with the Security Bank. And I was in the first, what they call computerized setting, where things were totally just getting started as far as networking and cyber work.
More like technology and computers.
And they were so much larger than what they are now. Now they're little miniature things, whereas we had huge computers and printers and things that we had to deal with. And then from there, I worked for Charles Drew Medical Center, which was housed in Watts. I think that's where you learn a lot more about your leadership, because I worked in the Department of Human Resource. And then from there, I worked in the Department of Operation and Shipping and Receiving. So you learn these techniques of how to order, to ship, and to organize things, as well as communicate with people in a sense where you might be hiring. So from there, I just figured, okay, I've been to school and now I just need to get my license and go on. This is the time when I figured that, okay, my children are growing up and now it's time for me to do what I love to do for myself and for my family. You know, I was married, so
Just kidding.
I was married.
You gotta tell people all your business, lady.
But anyway, I got with my husband and we decided, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I think we can branch into leadership roles. And that we did. But I couldn't do it by myself. So I had to have permission for him to join in. And he did. And we worked together. But, you know, just reaching out from different, different jobs and different areas where I worked in my life just gave me a sense of leadership and that I could establish.
And what I heard you say is that you need to have people on your side to team up with you. This is not, even though this is your business, it was not a solo production.
No. It was people that came in that understood my direction as far as where I was going with my hair salon. And they just fit right in. They understood that I was the leader and they were right under me. But if they had questions and concerns, they would always come to me. Matter of fact, we would have meetings and we would agree on certain things and some things we disagreed on. But just the kinship with the employees was so special.
What would you say to a new business owner or woman in leadership who's thinking of branching out, and what might be a great way to get started if she's a little fearful?
I would say connect with the people that you already know. And then from there, let those people be your mouthpiece. Let them speak for what they see that you're doing, no matter what field you're in. And then as that extends, then go to social media, or maybe your workers can go to social media and you branch out and you thrive. But among all things, always have that personal connection in order to keep things flowing, even with your customers. You can't always say, I'm going to text you. A phone call means a lot. In these days, and will in the future, I mean, texting is good to let people know, okay, I'm running a little late. I might need you to, is it okay if you could come a little later? Or if you can't text them, like I say, a phone call. It's very personal. That reaches the business side of letting people know that you're concerned about their time as well as them being concerned about your time.
Okay, I like that. So, looking back now, you are retired from your business, worked many years, over 3 decades, doing what you did and very well established. But looking back, if you had to tell the younger you something outside of what you just shared now, what's something you may have done differently or maybe have thought about starting your business at that time?
Well, I think my younger self had too many things in one pot. I wanted to be an interior designer. And I did a lot of that when I was young. I used to, change the furniture around in my mom's house. She'd be like, you stop that. Stop moving things around. But I didn't know that was a gift at first. And along with me doing hair, still in the kitchen with my friends. And then I used to make my own clothes when I was younger. So I had things that was in my mind, but I didn't know which route at that time. All creativity. And didn't know where I wanted to go at the time. So after branching into the hair business, right before I retired, I decided that I wanted to go to fashion school because that's been my heart also. Even though I did not complete the fashion school, I am online still trying to finish some courses because that is another dream that I have. I know I've made a few things for you. Yeah. And I've made a few things for myself. Yes. And for a couple other people that I know quite closely too, that I've done some designing for them. I just wish I could have incorporated a little of all of those things when I was younger. Okay. But the era that I grew up in, sometimes your parents don't see your little gifts. They don't see your gifts. They see you doing things, but they don't understand the gift that God has given you. So, but that's what I would have wished I could have done. Did a little bit of fashion, did a little bit of, I think I did the interior part because I had my own home. And I just changed and did things that when people walked in, they said it was beautiful. But the hair and the fashion thing, I think I would have started that earlier. Okay. Yeah.
Now looking ahead, right? Looking ahead, Queen Mother. What would you recommend or say, or what is it that you want looking ahead? Because you still have gifts, you still have a lot to share with the world. What is something that you would want or something that you would need?
I think I pretty much have everything that I need. I just need to branch off into it. Okay. I think that I do want to do a small line of clothing. Okay. And hopefully I can present it at one of your, affairs that I can present the line. And I have some models, they keep telling me, okay, they keep changing in sizes. Well, clothes change too. So that's one of the things I might want to do. And I wished that I could help you decorate the house because I have a vision.
Why is she getting all into that piece? Why is she putting the business out there?
There are some things I have a vision for here too also.
Well, and we will talk about that.
Yes.
And of course, we will.
Yeah.
We will. And that's what happens when you have the Queen Mother on the gifted table and having just a conversation about what we do. But for this Mother's Day, I just want to say thank you. I love you.
Welcome.
I'm so glad you joined us here at the table. She is my gift. I am she, and she is me.
Right.
So I would like to thank her for being here, and thank you. Thank you for being here. Be sure to like this episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and then share this. Who's a woman in your life who may need to hear her story from the Queen Mother? She speaks to us today. So thank you all for being here again at the Gifted Table, and remember, stay grounded innovative, fierce, transparent, every day. In other words, stay gifted. I'll see you next time. Say bye, Mother.
Bye.